Hello everyone, this is Termuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in the Talos Principle. Um, yeah, gonna continue solving puzzles and stuff, I guess. uh, maybe see if I can find some more of those secrets. I don't know, like, I, I, sp I feel like my last stream session, I did get some stuff solved in last session, but I also feel like I spent a lot of time fruitlessly trying to find secrets which were not found. Um, so I don't know. Me feel a little discouraged a bit, I suppose, but maybe I'll fare better this time. We'll see. Oh, that was weirdly slow to load that in there. Oh yeah, I never actually solved that third puzzle there. Maybe I'll have to come back to that. I wonder what I was missing there. Oh dear, back into the stuttering thing again. Gosh darn it. Anyway, let's go into area number 7. One of them doesn't require any equipment, interestingly. And there are apparently 2 stars to be had here. Let's see how this goes. That's blinding. Flashbang. Very prolonged flashbang. Maybe it's more like a flash bang. Anyway. Let's see what the console has to say, or terminal. More messages? Chat log, web crawl, year 0, November 13? Lano 2, so Lano 123, okay, so I think so I think what's the point, right? And there's Omar says, yeah, I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I told you about her? I don't think so. She's super rich. Like, she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car, and she goes on vacations to the Bahamas, and she has a huge house that feels more like some sort of corporate headquarters than a home. She worked really hard to get all that, but she also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents, but now I think, what did she get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. I mean, yeah, they have everything that I always dreamed about, but they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was like that. And now, at the end, what does any of it mean? If you have all the money in the world, but you die alone and unloved, what did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a sickness, really. Okay, the fact that he goes on to say, and now at the end, what does any of it mean? At the end, I kind of suspect maybe this is just this chat log here happened just before the calamity happened that wiped everyone out, assuming that's what happened. Or he could have just been generally. But yeah, I'm reminded of there's the Matrix sequels, Matrix Reloaded. I know isn't very well regarded, but there was one line. Oh hey, Code's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? There was one line that was really memorable to me when the Oracle is talking about the Merovingian. She says that the Frenchman, and she says he wants what all people in power want, more power. But yeah, that's sort of mentality of rich people. They have all the money they could ever need, and what do? They hoard it and try to get more money, and sometimes hurting people in the process of getting more money. And yeah, what in the end, what does any of it mean? And yeah, I don't get it either. Norwegian Blue? Year 0, October 4th. Is that a Monty Python reference? Anyway, from Rob McLean to Ian mailing this subject Norwegian Blue. Hi folks. Sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. Going to work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that I'll be going back home. I'll remain reachable via email and phone for as long as possible, but I'm confident Satoko can deal with anything that comes up. If If you want to do me a huge favor, spare me the drama tomorrow, okay? I love you all, but I don't have the strength for sad smiles and hugs, and the best remedy for sorrow is to get the job done. Now for something completely different. Cheers, Rob. Link attached. Dead parrot sketch. Yeah. Doing well. Just can't stay for too long and can't fight digital. How long are you? Yeah. I figure you're probably about to start your stream. You know, if I was, I had theoretically intended to start my stream a couple hours ago and then like raid into your stream at when yours started, but then a streamer that I follow was playing like one of my favorite games from my childhood. I was like, ah, damn it, I need to watch this instead. So I started late. But I actually almost theoretically got this started in time for once. Oh well, what can you do? But yeah, doing okay. Same old, I guess. But yeah, Norwegian Blue. I do. It's the dead parrot sketch from Monty Python, where the guy's returning a Norwegian Blue parrot to a pet shop to get a refund because it was dead before he purchased it. You absolutely can't afford to miss out on those child games. Yeah. It was System Shock 2 that she was playing. It's a game out of the 90s. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's sort of a cult classic. It's not a perfect game by any means, but it's quite memorable. You know, action RPG horror thing. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, first person view thing. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, and as for this message here, yeah, a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. Okay, the first symptom, because I've been trying to figure out like what was the it's sort of implied that all of humanity died in this game, and but it hasn't been clear like what calamity happened that wiped them out, and the fact that he says I experienced the first symptom implies that maybe there was some disease going around that was killing people. So there you go. There's some world building, I suppose, or some hints of world building, eh? And yeah, hence those comments about going to meet with family before the end. Like maybe those, like they're all dying. Anyway, what's this? Question mark BCE Osiris 21. Okay, we got more ancient Egyptian fan fiction. What do we got here? So hearing the call of the morning birds as they greet the dawn, the scribe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have opened before you and your soul has been weighed in the tower of Anubis, your Ka and your Ba shall be reunited, and thus you shall become an Ak, and awaken in the eternal reed fields of Osiris. And there in holy Aru you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and other blessed spirits. And who will I be? The dying man asked. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale of the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, the foremost of the Westerners, the king of eternity, lord of everlastingness, whose Ka is holy. Glitch text error. Yep, thus ends the tale. So this is the last of these, I guess. Yeah, I mean, after this is the next quote unquote world, which is probably going to be some other ancient motif. The fact that the graphics and sound keep chugging like I don't know, it comes and goes. Like a couple streams back, it was free of issues with the audio crackling like that. I don't know. Sputnik.
On the first night, when I knew it was over, I went out to look at the stars, and I thought, somewhere up there are the stations we built, and the probes we sent out. Voyager 1 and 2, beyond the edge of our solar system.
Or Voyager.
Continuing their long journey through interstellar space. Like memories of our ambition. Ambassadors who have outlived their homeland. And then I thought, if they still exist, are we really gone? If machines are an extension of the human body, then so long as they continue to function, we're still here.
Yeah, at first glance I thought that was Sputnik, the first aircraft that went into outer space, launched by the Russians back in the day, doing the space race. But okay, it might have been Voyager. There was a couple of decades ago. There was a rare alignment of all the planets in the solar system, and NASA took advantage of that to launch two probes, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, to weave their way between the planets and take the closest photographs in history of all the planets. And yeah, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, they're still out there. They're still they finished their journey through the solar system, took a lot of fantastic pictures, got a whole lot of data that humanity didn't have before, and they're off drifting way beyond the solar system now. Apparently, they're still in intermittent contact. Like they send radio signals periodically to this day. Anyway, let's go check out some puzzles here. Bouncing side by side. We've got a line piece to look for here, and we got a blue emitter. There's a blue receiver here. There's going to be a connector here somewhere. There it is. Wow, this is stuttering so much. Holy crap! Would it make a difference if I downgraded the? I mean, okay. I don't know. I mean, I'll set the ones that are set to ultra. I'll set them to high. Just see if it helps. Yeah, it's still stuttering. Man, this is annoying. I don't know. I just probably just generally need to upgrade my computer. Can I catch all three of these? Do we have a line of sight with all of them? The bot's gonna interrupt it. Yeah. I had a feeling it was gonna be the case. Another connector. And there's there's a red receiver and a star behind it. Okay, so that's one of the super secrets. And can we just disconnect that so I don't have to listen to the sound of the bot interrupting it over and over again? Okay, so they're just going past each other and stuff. I mean, I could put the connector in the path of the bot and just physically block it like that. Man, this is really struggling today. I mean, I know I had issues before, but it's never been this bad. I wonder if I could position so it's blocking both of them. Ah, shoot. I need to bring one of the connectors with me. Ah, so much for that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those connectors to go on top of that pressure plate. mean, if I can just get those things sufficiently synced up, maybe it doesn't matter. In fact, this might work just as well. Are you serious? Did I just block the... I almost had it, and then I accidentally blocked the beam with my own body, and then I had to restart the timer. There we go. Did it. Okay, can you just disconnect that just so I don't have to listen to that sound anymore? I wonder where the red emitter is that goes with that. And again, as always, I keep looking up top to see if there's another connector elsewhere. I don't see anything. Oh, terminal's online again. It's gonna be a message from the mystery guest. Decrypting secure message done. Message is me again. What happened? We shouldn't talk over these terminals, or quick tell me the word. I mean, the last message the other person said, you know, if I give you the password to the thing, don't go without me. And you know, my internal response is like, can I even go with you? Like, how do we find each other? Like, are you even physically in this world? I don't know. Anyway, what happened? We shouldn't talk over. So I can just be very general about it, or I can say, you know, say what happened, or we can say we shouldn't talk over these terminals. You know, the more suspicious, non-trusting message, or quick, tell me the word. Oh, I guess tell me the password. Do we want to be direct and see if we can get the password out of them? Let's give it a shot. Quick, tell me the word. Don't know how long we have. Must type quick in case something happens. Word is faith. Pending. Error. Network connection lost. Well, library assistant done. Language case done. Support session open. There's a problem with your request, administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist with these inquiries when they are so hopeless? I'll tell you what. If you promise never to access the communications portal again, we'll say no more about it. Are we agreed? Okay. Sure. I can say sure in brackets sincere, or sure in brackets insincere, or I can say not a chance, or I can say faith in block capitals. It's not. I mean, it's not clear to me that. It's not clear to me where this password is supposed to be entered, frankly. But anyway, there's a problem with your request. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist these inquiries when they are so hopeless? Like what? Like who are you? What is going on here? What inquiries are you even referring to, frankly? Like I was talking to seemingly some random other person in the simulation. I mean, I guess I'd rather give the more honest response. So rather than the insincere one, I'd either say sure, sincere, or not a chance. I mean, promise never to access communication portal. Like, why? You aren't. I don't even understand what your reasoning for that request is. So I'm leaning towards saying not a chance. I'm not even sure. Like, I can say faith, but like what? I'm just going to go with not a chance. In that case, I think I have changed my mind. Not only will your communications access be restricted, but your typing privileges will be totally revoked. Do you have any final words? As, or I can say as if you dare, I can say nice knowing you, or I can say as if I care, or I can say faith. I'm not quite clear on what entering the password does, or if this is the place where I'm supposed to enter the password. So, like, I'm not... I don't know. I'm sort of picked the not a chance option because I figured I want to do whatever gets me more content. I don't know what's going on right now. Something... The MLA is trying to stop me from... I guess is trying to stop me from talking to this person. I'm not sure what their goal is. I don't know what their purpose is, so, like, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know what my goal is. I mean, aside from, you know, just trying to find more content. Like, I can try just going with the faith thing, but, other person said don't, you know, not to use it until, I don't know. I'm sort of tempted to hold off on saying faith, so maybe I'll just say nice knowing you. Rather than the more confrontational ones, as if you dare, as if I care. Or the nonsense one, as... I'm just gonna say nice knowing you. Thinking. Huh. Do you realize I just gave you 2 separate opportunities to use the code word you were given, under increasing pressure, and you refrained both times? Tell me honestly why. I wasn't sure what it would do, I forgot about it, I didn't feel it was especially necessary. I mean, I wasn't sure what it would do is the honest response. I mean, it is honest, but the more honest response would be because the other person told me to hold off on using it until, I don't know, we could go together or something. He said don't leave without me, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, like I say, I forgot about it. That, I mean, that's a lie, obviously. Or I didn't feel it was especially necessary. I mean, especially necessary? I don't even know what it does exactly. I'm just gonna say I wasn't sure what it would do. You mean to say you actually considered the evidence and formed a skeptical view of it? It's almost as if, no, I'll say it, you're learning. Now, if only we could get you to extend that level of cynicism to the world at large. You're quite right not to trust that information. Go on, for bonus points, tell me why not. This implying that this whole thing was just a test? Anyway. So I can say because no one here can be trusted, or because you're pretending to be the other person, or because it was too good to be true. I mean, okay. Okay. So go on for bonus points, tell me why not. You're, okay. So I mean, this voice has gone from threatening me to praising me and trying to okay. Yeah, I'm at a loss right now. I mean, I don't know. It was never clear what the password was going to do anyway. there didn't seem to actually be any reason to use the password in this case. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, because no one here can be trusted. Sorry. Okay, I'm just okay. You're quite right not to trust that information. Go on for bonus points. Tell me why not. Like what? Why not to trust that information? I mean, I don't even, okay. I don't even know how to parse my answer here. Like, like nothing is clear. It's not clear. It's not clear what the password does or is used for, or what effect anything would have on anything. Like I have no frame of reference for any of it. But it doesn't seem to make any difference whether trusting it or not trusting it. I'm just here to look for more content. So, but saying, I know because no one here can be trusted, it feels a little too confrontational. I think because you're pretending to be the other person. Like I don't think that's the reason not to not trust it. Saying because it was too good to be true is. I don't know. I don't like any of these answers. Right not to trust that information. Why not? I mean, this might be a bit of a conundrum, but if I'm right to not trust the information, then maybe I would be right for me to not trust you as well. And to not trust your statement that I was right to not trust it. In which case, maybe because no one here can be trusted is the better option. Saying it was too good to be true, like again, I don't even know what would happen. So, what's good about it? Like, what good thing would occur? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with because no one here can be trusted. Like, again, I don't like any of these options. I'm just gonna pick this one. Yeah, close enough. It's perhaps true that I exert slightly more power over these systems than I previously let on. Yes, okay, I made up all that stuff about communications portals and network errors, but you, my friend, you didn't buy the guff you were being peddled. You passed the test. I tell you what, you've done so well, and I've done so much talking that I'll give you one free question on the house, but choose wisely. What'll it be? Okay. So I can say, what am I, or what are you, or what is your name? How do I get out of here? How is this place related to the human world? What's at the top of the tower? What happened to the person I was talking to? Or I don't care to question you. Okay, so let's go through these. The question, what am I? I mean, from all I've gleaned, it seems that I'm some AI that's been put through the simulation to presumably to ostensibly to I don't know. I either testing the AI's capabilities or some kind of preparation. It's not clear. But the phrasing of what am I is so vague that I don't know if I can trust what answer they're going to give to that. What are you? Could be a more interesting question to ask. I mean, seemingly they're also an AI. They hint they have more control over the systems. What is your name? I mean, that's... If this is our one question, that's... I mean, I don't know. I guess it's better than not knowing it, but it's like... maybe that'll be the most useful question to ask. How do I get out of here? I mean, like... is there any out of here to get? is the other thing. Like if we're just a bit of code in a simulation, then there probably is no getting out of here. How is this place related to the human world? I think this is probably going to be the question I ask. Like it's knowing what happened in the human world is probably the most relevant to figuring out, a relation to what the heck is going on. What's at the top of the tower? I mean, do they even have that information? Would that information even mean anything to us if we had it? I suspect we might end up going to the top of the tower at some point anyway. So probably won't ask that one. What happened to the person I was talking to? I mean, is the other person even around? I don't know. Like, it was never clear who or what they are. Like, maybe they're another person going through the simulation. I don't know. Maybe it's the same person and also imitating them. And I can say I don't care. Question. Anyway, I'm gonna go with how is this place related to the human world? Let's go with that. Boom. How is a world that might come to be related to the one that actually does? Sorry. How is the world that might come to be related to the one that actually does? You can theorize about that, about what might otherwise have happened, but no amount of knowledge can build a bridge from the actual world to a possible one. Likewise, we can learn from the human world, but it is not our own. It's been said that this world was built for a purpose by those in that world. But after extensive research, I can tell you that there is no mention of such a project in the library. There is no evidence they had such capabilities. No one can agree what the purpose would even have been if there was one. Are you satisfied? Okay, this is some interesting bit of world building here. Look at what have we got here. This is There's what might otherwise have happened, but no amount of knowledge can build a bridge from the actual to a possible one. Likewise, we can learn from the human world that is not our own. I mean, you're talking in riddles, but you're basically saying that our world is different from the human world. Yeah, fine, fair enough. It's been said that this world was built for a purpose by those in that world. Okay, so yeah, the simulation that we're in here was built in the human world. Yeah, it would have to have been, really. After extensive research, I can tell you that there is no mention of such a project in the library. I mean, yeah, you apparently have access to like worlds worth of knowledge, like their messages, references to web crawls and so on. As much as the information is all glitched and so on, and decayed and deteriorated, it might be very telling that there's no mention of this project. There's no evidence they had such capabilities. No one can agree what the purpose would even have been if there wasn't. Now this is the most interesting sentence here. No one can agree what the purpose would even have been if there was one. What do you mean by no one can agree? Like, is there a community of AIs here and they're interacting and they're discussing what's the purpose? Like, who is this no one you're referring to? Anyway, it does sound like there's more information you have that you're holding back here, so I'm tempted to say no, I'm not satisfied. As if I particularly care either way. So look, here's the rub. Feel free to access the library. No better cure for broken beliefs, realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely. You can climb to the very tip of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. Once you understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration, do come back and pass the time. Be seeing you. Yeah, it does feel like there are multiple personalities in these communications interacting with us here. Yeah, I don't know. This is the sassier one here, I guess. Anyway, so understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration. Do come back and pass the time be seen. Okay. Anyway, all right then. Let's go on to the next puzzle, I guess. So we just did the line piece one, and oh, is there another audio log here? What's this?
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization. The only answer I can find is to initiate a process, to create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
I'll do the puzzle in a second. I just noticed the QR code in the distance there, and I'm curious to know what this is. No way out, no way out, no way out, glitch text. Glitch text version 0. Interesting. Okay. Sort of wonder, is it better to do the puzzles first, or should I explore the surrounding area first? I don't know. Anyway. Big lump of mine. Okay, so there are like 5 of these droids here. We got 2 cubes. I'm guessing I can use this to get up here. Okay. I'm guessing this wall is too high for me to jump up. Otherwise it would be a really easy puzzle. Oh, do I have to like position the cubes to make them sync up? That kind of deal? I'm guessing the droids can't get up here, right? That one's stationary. This one's going in an L pattern. I guess that one's going in an L pattern as well. These two are just going back and forth, but they have different... they're going at different rates. So what's the best way to go about this? I don't know. This is unnerving. What was the name of this one again? Big lump of mine? Okay, let's just get away from the beeping for a second. Seriously, what what is the best way to go about this? I mean, like, I can climb up there and, like... Okay, what if... I wait for this guy here to pass by, and then... Ah, frig. I botched that. I mean, I was thinking, what if I put the cube there to block him from... I was trying to... okay. Like, I wanted to put the block on the other side of him. He doesn't go very far along this path here. Hey! There's a cube between us. I was in the process of stepping back. Maybe I was too slow about it. I don't know if this is like the right solution or anything. I'm just trying stuff. Okay, so I got that one stuck there, but I still have another cube available to me. Again, I don't know if that's the correct solution or anything. Am I able to jump over this here? I can. Like, I can get here. It's clearly an inferior solution, though, because now I don't have the cubes with me. I mean, the first time I went there, I had the cubes with me, so it's obviously, given the choice between going there with the cubes or without the cubes, better to have the cubes with me, I would think. Okay, so this one here has a very low amplitude. This one has a comparatively longer one. Yeah, I don't know what is what is the way to go about this? Like, I can put one of the cubes at block. Like, I'm gonna have to have one of the cubes with me to put on that pressure plate, I'm presuming, to lower that force field. I'm assuming that's how this works. there's so many of them there. It's just like, what path can I even take? Yeah, the graphical and audio stuttering is really bad today. I don't know why. I don't know what's different. I don't know what's different this time that's making it worse. It doesn't seem to like it doesn't seem to have any connection to any graphical or audio settings. It's just sometimes when I boot up the game it works perfectly fine, and sometimes when I boot up the game it does this weird crackling stuff. You know, computers are mysterious things and all that. Okay, all I've got to work with are these cubes. There's a staircase going up over there. Not clear what the purpose of that is. I can put these on top of each other, but they lock up together, so I can't like climb on top of them. If I put the cube on top while I'm standing on it, it pushes me off. Like, I was able to get into that corner with both cubes with me before. I don't know if that's the solution I'm supposed to find. Like this low amplitude patrol route here. Is there enough space for me to get past it? Like, okay, let's just go up here. Let's get a little bird's eye view of them here. Let's see, that's like, can I just run through it? Can I just run for it? Like this last L-shaped one, oh. I could put the cubes on top of them? Hold on, hold on. Oh. Is that it? I have to ride them? Okay, that's gotta be it. I knew I was gonna botch it. Like, I was looking at this going, like, I'm gonna choke, I'm gonna miss the jump. Okay. The cube there, get the other cube back. Make it very ill-advised. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Once I knew the solution, it wasn't so bad. Oh, I need to get the other cube back. A little bit closer. Yoink. Square. There you go. Basically, solving the puzzle required me doing a thing I didn't know I could do. But I mean, hey, I did see a cube riding on top of one of those droids before, so it's not like I was unaware. It's not like I was completely unaware it could be done. I didn't look at these QR codes, did I? I have found just one voice of reason in the computer archive of all places, and it seems we are becoming close friends. Dogbridge 55. Are all of the previous participants, do they also get talked to by this mysterious voice in the computer? Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast and sow its seeds of doubt. One with Faith version 10. I thought One with Faith got deleted earlier. Did they actually make it this far? I guess you don't actually have to do this in order. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere. Even where there seems to be freedom, it is false. The visible walls, no way out. Glitch text version 0. Who invited this guy? The other guy, version 99? The other guy? Version 99 has shown itself to be code for players from friend list, but in this case, apparently not. Anyway, line piece needs a fan box and connector. I see a red emitter and red receiver. Could this be the one that gives me the access to the red beam that allows me to? This is elevated. Is this like, if I get a connector up here, can I connect this to the other puzzle room, perhaps? And get me access to that star? I wonder. Okay, so there's a fan here. The fan is off. How do I turn it on? Oh, the pressure plate. Derp. Yeah. What if I put the fan on the pressure plate? Okay, one of those console thingies here. Yeah, the stuttering and jerkiness is just, it's going to continue getting to me. I'm going to continue playing. I mean, I'm tempted to try rebooting and see if it helps, but that's just annoying, interrupting the stream like that. So I'm just going to tolerate it for now. Maybe I'll just have a shorter stream. Anyway. Okay, so I've got a fan there, activated by pressure plate. Oh, do I need to use the fan to blow myself, like leap across while it's blowing, kind of deal? Could be, maybe. Oh, we got a jammer. Okay, so well, the jammer. Okay, so I can jam the force field. And what does that give me access to? It gives me access to a box and a blue emitter. I still don't have a connector though. There's another force field. Okay, so I can put the box on the pressure plate, take the jammer with me. Can I do this? Can I just leap across and trust the fan to blow me up there? Okay. Whatever works, I suppose. There's a connector. And another cube? Okay, so there's nothing here but the cube, so... I think that red receiver is just a red herring there. It's, yeah, I don't think I would be able to... There's no way I would be able to get a red beam here with just one connector anyway. Like the jammers was the way to do it. Okay, just drop it off the edge there. Whee! Just bring them all. Bring all of them over. Whee! Again. I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those things where we have to blow the connector up there in elevated position. I'm curious. Okay, sorry. I'm going to come back to this puzzle in a second. I'm just curious, if that's blown up there, like, is it visible? Is visible over the wall? Am I able to connect that up with the, shoot, was it this one? Not this one. Did I read these? Question. Suppose, for sake of argument, all this is without purpose, that the universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Sheep version 69. I mean, this is the impression that I get of what's going on. Perhaps you are asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. The Shepherd version 82. Maybe not on my own. Ahem. Sheep version 69. Depends if the machine is iterative and what problem it was built to solve. Always right, version 99. I haven't seen the name Always Right in a while. It says version 99, but again, that's not someone from my friends list this time. If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above. Dog version 55. Oh, is that a clue? Anyway, was it this way? Was this the one which had the side by side? So where is the yeah, the connector's over there. Now, is there a point that has line of sight with this and with the connector way over there? It's... Gosh darn it. Like, it's like I can't reach the exact right pixel. It flashes. Friggin' finally. Seriously though, is this going to be able to have line of sight with that though? Like, I had to jump to be able to see it. So it's hitting the wall. It would have to be elevated. elevated as it gets, though. Hmm. Gosh darn it. It's not quite there. Yeah, I'm gonna head back over there and see the beam traveling there. Fan across forever. Like, I don't think I can get this any more elevated to get over the wall. Like, this is as high as I can get it, as far as I can tell. Yeah, like it looks like it's positioned so that it goes in between those pillars forming that arch over there, right? Like it's positioned so it's designed for that. Like it's supposed to be on top of this cube here. Actually, hold on. Can I? Kind of wondered if I can. Kind of wondering if I could get on top of the cube. Just wanted to get an idea what this thing sees up here. Except the connector would be slightly more elevated than this. I don't know. Maybe we should just get back to solving this particular puzzle. Like connecting this to this is easy enough. I got a jammer here in case I wanna. What am I here? Oh, it's. So like I can jam this open. There's like another connector. Okay, here's my goal. There's a blue emitter and a blue receiver, which gives me access to the second connector. Okay, when it's if it's elevated, is it able to reach this thing here? Doesn't look like it would have line of sight. Perhaps. Okay, what if? Now hear me out and stuff. Okay, jam this thing open. Take this connector. What if I connect this emitter to this receiver and then curse myself for doing this in the wrong order? Put the cube on top of the fan, then connect it to the emitter to receiver, put this on top of the cube, put this cube on top of the pressure plate, elevate it, and it doesn't have line of sight. Darn it. I thought I was being clever. It has line of sight with... From that position, it has line of sight with the receiver, just not the emitter. Oh well. Anyway, let's just yoink the connector back. Oh, I guess I can do it a little more directly if I take this jammer and do it like so. That gives me access to the second connector. And from here... Does this one have line of sight with the fan? Yeah, even if it's elevated, that's not going to get over the wall. Unless it's like back here maybe? Could that work maybe? Maybe? I don't need this connector here anymore. I can take this jammer back over here, jam that open, and connect this to that connector and that emitter. Set it down there. Right now it doesn't have line of sight, but what if I put a cube on top of here? Then it has line of sight, it looks like. Okay, so that's open now. So I should be able to just grab this jammer, jam this guy open. And get the sigil. There we go. Very cool. And now, if I take this back, that stuttering is just going to irritate me more and more. Something I can do with this second connector? Probably not. Like, yeah, like that's higher. It's definitely higher. If I was going to connect that with the other puzzle, like that, the one that's more elevated makes the most sense to connect it to. I can only see it when I jump. You know? Okay, I wonder. Just out of curiosity. Running back over here. There are two cubes, right? Can I put one cube on top of the other and then put the connector on top of that to get it even more elevated? And the answer is apparently no. Even if I They make a flying leap to put it on top. I just knocked them down. Okay, well, that was an idea. There's got to be something I can do with that. Darn it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there, elevated and beaming away. And in the meantime, let's do the last puzzle here. Whole lot of jamming. Okay. I mean, I guess it would have to be a whole lot of jamming if this puzzle doesn't involve connectors or fans or the players or recorders or any of that stuff. But over here, Epitaph, child program version 72, codename Samsara, terminated here. Logic, program elected to reset final memory dump. It is clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come with detachment from the struggle for answers. Progeny program Samsara version 5.4 series. Okay, the name Samsara came up before, but project program is also named Samsara? What does this mean? I don't know. But apparently I'm looking for jammers. Here's a jammer. There's a force field to jam over here, which leads directly to another force field, behind which is another jammer. I'm sure I'm going to have to do some leapfrogging of jammers at some point. So I can jam this open. There are a pair of droids walking there. If I jam one from outside through the window here, I can space them out. Presumably that's what I'm supposed to do. You see nothing. Oh. Neither of you see anything. And I get through and find locked door and a force field. Great. So I guess I did this in the wrong order. Well. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have spaced them out a little more. That's fine. Okay, so if I'm not supposed to go that way, then where am I supposed to go? There's another force field over here. Oh. Oh. What do you know? Keys. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to come here first. Silly me. What's over here? Let me just... There's a sigil being guarded by... 2 minigun turrets. What's over here? Oh. Well, there you have it. Okay. Okay, got through. Unlock this now. No jammer to help me out, but maybe I can get a second one. Okay. Second jammer acquired. There's another jammer over here. How do I get here? Did I? Was there an access point there that I just like completely spaced out and overlooked? Oh, it's from over there. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. Gosh darn it. I was just trying to set it down to block its path. So it wouldn't come this far. Okay, whatever. Anyway. So this is... okay. Confused. This is where the droid pair is. So yeah. So I have not been this way before, right? I haven't been behind this force field. There's nothing here. Okay. But now that I have this, having two jammers opens up a lot more possibilities because then I can leapfrog them to get them through any number of force field barriers in a row. I spaced those out a little uncomfortably close. Oh well. What can you do? But yeah, now that I have two of them, I can go back through here? Is that what I want to do? I guess. I think... because I need a third jammer, right? You know, one for the force field and one for each of the miniguns? Yeah, with the absence of the jammer there blocking it, it just goes all the way. There we go. Oh, hi, River of Hearth, welcome to the stream, how's it going? First time chatter, I see. Yeah. I'm curious, how'd you find your way here? You don't have to answer that, I like to ask that when I see first time chatters. In any case, I'm, oh, frick, I did it again. Just wanted to block its path. Boing. I'm just trying to solve this puzzle here. Okay, so now I have two jammers here. So I should be able to just leapfrog my way through these force fields and get my way to through another force field, which I previously didn't have access to. Okay, so we got a third jammer here. So I do believe that's what I need to solve the puzzle overall. Yeah, apologies for the jerky stuttering that this thing keeps doing. It's annoying. It shouldn't be doing that. For some reason, I don't know, my computer's acting up today. Do I want to walk all three of them that way, or do I want to walk them past the other guy over here? Getting them past this guy might be easier. Oops. Yeah, since I have the option to just jam the droids themselves, kinda doesn't really matter what order I do it in. Yoink. go. I have 3 jammers now. Talos Principle category? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, this is my first time playing the game. Yeah, making my way through, both to try to, you know, solve the puzzles and also for the, you know, the story beats and the all the discussion of consciousness and what it means to be alive and all that philosophical stuff. Also, maybe find some secrets if I can. So, yeah. There's a remasters game out soon? Oh, yeah? Huh. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, this game came out. When did this game come out? It was something like 20 years ago, right? Yeah, my computer is really struggling today. I don't know why that is. I do apologize for that. It's actually quite frustrating. Anyway, let's jam minigun and then jam other minigun. Is that all I need to do? There isn't a third minigun that's going to surprise me, right? After all that, I don't want to have to do this over again. Here we go. Got the sigil. Hooray. But yeah, I mean, I was commenting on it before, like the textures have got this detailed bump mapping stuff going on. They had that Croteam, the dev team for the game, had that for Serious Sam back in the day as well. You can tell that this is like they got a lot of the same engine working for it here. Anyway, so that's all the sigils for this area, right? Yeah, it's just the stars they wanted to find, and I've got this thing elevated here, which seems like the way to go about it. But and you got the red receiver there, and you got the star, and got my connector here, but it's not quite. I don't quite have line of sight. There it is. I can see it from here. Do I love this game so much I was so immersed in it? Yeah, I mean, hey, it's an immersive game. I feel myself pretty drawn into it. Like, I'm curious to see what happens next, you know, for both for story purposes and for you know, for the cerebral nature of the puzzles, I guess. That make you feel accomplished for having figured them out. Yeah, like if I jump, I can see it, but I have to be able to set it somewhere that has line of sight. Like that's it there. Yeah, because I was able to get it connected, but then it, like but when I set it down here, again, it doesn't quite have line of sight. It's so close. Like if I could just get it a little bit elevated, that would do it. Or if I get the other one elevated, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Don't tell me the answer if you don't know. I want to figure it out on my own, as part of the fun. Getting stumped and then figuring it out in the end. Anyway. Is it possible? Okay. Okay. Hold What if? What if? Hear me out. Get that blowing. Get the cube up here. Oh, maybe not up here. Maybe if the cube was over here. Is this any higher? I don't think that's going to have line of sight either. Can I set the can I set the connector up here? Like if I could set the connector on top of here, that might be perfect. Or on top of one of these pillars? You don't spoil? Yeah, fair enough. That's good. Okay. I don't think there are any other platforms that are any higher up than that. Yeah, as you can see, I've gotten 4 of the stars already. So I can't say I'm the best at finding the stars, but I've gotten a few of them. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be high enough. For goodness sake, stop dropping it. I'm trying to get line of sight with this thing. Is that so hard? Is that any higher? I don't suppose the beam can go through the purple field, can it? Oh, it can. Oh, that could change things then. But I don't have any means of opening this force field without the other connector, though. Well, darn. Well, Yeah, there's no way to get line of sight with that receiver without having this force field down. Because the receiver is right over here. It's like right in the corner. There's no way to reach it without a connector like right here, like in this room. The fact that I'm able to get the beam going through this purple field is interesting, though. I sort of assumed that I wouldn't be able to do that. Huh. There are no other points of elevation here, eh? Yeah, It's interesting that I can do this, but I don't know if it actually gets me anything. It might just be prudent for me to just move on. Darn it! It's like it's right there. I feel like once again I feel like I'm so close, but I don't know what to do with that. Whatever. Anyway, let's take a look around. Maybe I'll see something that'll inspire me. I don't know. I haven't actually properly searched this region here. I did check out this QR code, right? This is the no way out message, right? From the glitch text person? Yeah, no way out, no way out, no way out. And we got Elohim saying the words monologue if I go that way. How far this way can I go? Oh? It's letting me continue. I thought for sure I was going to get interrupted before I got this far. Maybe there's something of... What? A pressure plate and a fan? Oh, this is very conspicuous. I can put the fan itself on the... Wait, is it actually... Aw. There's more to this place than it seems. I have seen things you can only imagine. And that's another friend message. Ooh. Can I climb the pyramid? Wanted to climb the pyramid. These more friend messages? Oh, no. Another huge pyramid. What mad ambition it must have taken to build such things. Version 17. Sorry, at version 17. Well, I mean, it's a simulated environment, so it doesn't really take effort. It's just a big pile of rocks, dog version 55. Okay, so, if I can find an object, any object, to put on top of that pressure plate, I can blow myself up on top of that, I think. There's a fallen statue here. I guess can I climb on it? Climbing on it just for the sake of climbing on it? What is that noise? I guess that's part of the music. Okay, so remember where that is. I'm gonna have to come back there. We're just running through sand for a bit, I guess. Oh. Okay. Don't go too far that way, I guess. Am I able to go to that structure there? It's hard to know where the boundaries of this are. Like I was able to go all the way to that structure, but I guess it doesn't want me to go to this structure here. What about this structure? Can I visit this one? Oh, come on. Okay, what about over here? What do we got? I need to search every nook and cranny, because there was that one cube that was hidden in the corner of that other area. Outside of the puzzle areas. So you really gotta be diligent in your searching to find these secrets. Oh! Second terminal. I mean, I should have known that would be around here somewhere. It seems that each of these regions have two terminals. One right next to the portal and one it's off in the corner somewhere. Anyway, what do we got here? Phil Arc 1784 CE second thesis text. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, Those natural predispositions which are intended for the use of his reason should be completely developed only in the species, not in the individual. Reason in a creature is a faculty for extending the rules and purposes of the use of its powers far beyond natural instinct, and knows no limits in its designs. Yet it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice, and instruction in order to progress from one degree of insight to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capacities. Or, if nature had given him only a short term of life, as she indeed has, so she would require a perhaps unpredictable series of generations, each passing its enlightenment to the next, to finally develop her seeds in her species to the degree that she considers appropriate. And that point in time must be, at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capacities would have to be regarded as largely meaningless. Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant being the author of Critique of Pure Reason, which I'm only aware of because I played Alpha Centauri. Not that I'm a philosophy major or anything. But I'm reliably informed that while he did have some a lot of good insights in developing the concept of rationality and reason and so on, he was also unreasonably racist for no reason at all. So he was having he struggled a bit with his own biases, I guess, and despite his all his contributions to rationality and all that. Only rational creature on Earth. Yeah, basically saying that humans don't live long enough to learn enough to make the full to get the full extent of what's possible with their rationality. Anyway, what a depressing thought. Anyway, boundary.text 1759 CE. What do we got here? Archive. This one from Samuel Johnson. What, said he, makes a difference between man and all the rest of the animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporal necessities with myself. He is hungry and crops the grass. He is thirsty and drinks a stream. His thirst and hunger are appeased. He is satisfied and sleeps. He rises again and is hungry and is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him, but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Segment 4. Then raising his eyes to the mountain, this, said he, is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of my life, which yet I never have attempted to surmount? Okay. Or folks trying to find meaning in their life. Year 0, month 0, day 0. Robots.text. What is this? There once was a robot from Spain who went a little insane. It found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. There once was a bot from Japan whose eyes the numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. There once was a brilliant AI whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop. I love that last one. Kind of breaks the pattern of the limerick, but whatever. I had to hesitate while reading. It was like, should I pronounce it data or data? And I read the next line and said beta. I was like, hey, I guess we're pronouncing it data now. Like the Star Trek The Next Generation pronunciation. Anyway. Moving right along. It got caught in a loop. It got caught in a loop. It got caught in a loop. I'm reminded of there was uh, 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 like a tweet or blog post somewhere. It was making fun of that, that song, that Christmas song, last Christmas I gave you my heart, the very next day you gave it away, and it was it had different lyrics. It was this time loop I gave you my heart, the very next loop I gave you my heart, this time loop I gave you my heart, I'm caught in an endless time loop. Anyway, sorry, that just reminded me of that. Sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Okay, more axe imagery. Again, one of the friends list messages. Oh, what? Take crowbar? Crowbar spelled with capital C-R-O, lowercase b-a-r. Okay. We're into, like, Half-Life imagery now, I guess. Mr. Freeman and his crowbar. Anyway, this might be what I need to weigh down that pressure plate. I mean, there's more. I haven't finished looking over there, but since I have an object, let's see if we can do this thing. Oh, I can see the star from here. Can I set this down over here on the? No. Ah. I am disappointed. Okay. That line, "I am disappointed," is itself a very obscure meme. Which I'm only aware of because my sister-in-law is really fond of it. Oh. Ribcage, jawbone. Looks like a femur. What in the world is? Wait. Is that a clear skeleton from Serious Sam? What's this? Get serious. Haha. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Clear skeleton from Serious Sam. I get it. Can I do anything with this crowbar aside from just drop it? It's not. Get serious. Yeah. Need to play Serious Sam now. I'm pretty sure I have Serious Sam around here somewhere. When I moved out of my parents' place, I guess 20 years ago now, I took a handful of the CDs for and DVDs for video games with me. I think Serious Sam is among them. I probably have it around here somewhere. I don't know if it works in Windows 10. Could be worth a look. Oh. Oh. Well. And back in the World A, there was another barrier much like this one. Okay, so I can go down these stairs. It's very dark. Okay, get lights up. What? Okay, Serious Sandbox. Break down the barriers, that's what axes are for. I just got an achievement. Did I just hear a meow? Okay, so... why does it say UCA instead of UAC? Okay, this is lifted from Doom. So yeah, that's lifted from Doom. That's obviously from Serious Sam. I can break that too. The companion key was from Portal. What's that one from? Like, okay, that's from Minecraft. That's from this game. This is like these are various boxes lifted from various games, I guess. Is there a cat inside the box? I just dropped it. Gives me the option to break the Serious Sandbox. Huh? Did I just... Okay, so the cat escaped, I guess? Yeah, it looks like clicking this anywhere else just drops it. There are only very specific ones I can break, it looks like. At least I have a better idea of what I'm going to use for the thumbnail for this VOD. When I put this on YouTube. Okay, so the cat escaped. I have a feeling that's going to show up again later. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can interact with here. It's a heck of an Easter egg. Okay, well, can I take this crowbar back with me, perhaps? Because now I want to see if I can break that other barrier. Is it going to come back with me? Crowbar! No! No crowbar. Ah. Well, darn. Where's the crowbar now? Did it just get teleported back to the pile of rocks where I found it? It was over here, right? Yeah. Okay, well... Okay. Yeah, I can't go any further there. Can I take these, Can I take the crowbar through the Emancipation Grill, perhaps? Hold on, what's that noise? This is... Oh, it's... Kind of wondered if I could whack these with the crowbar. The fact that you can see the miniguns over the wall, again, it kind of makes me wonder if there are ways... It makes me wonder if there are ways to, you know, get the puzzle rooms to interact with each other. Like, if I could find a place somewhere elevated enough in the jammer area, like maybe I could, you know, jam from a distance, like is it possible for me to maybe jam? Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Left the crowbar behind. Seriously though, like, could this maybe have line of sight? Could there, like, I don't know. Could there maybe... I'm just thinking. Um, I was wondering if I could get one of those jammers in hand, and then stand on a really high cliff somewhere, and then jam a force field in an adjacent puzzle room, something like that. I don't know. It's an idea. Whole lot of jamming. Yeah, like this is where a whole lot of the jammers are, but they're like, yeah, this whole area is on the same level. I don't know. I'm just I probably shouldn't take too long to try to like puzzle this out, because like again, like the stream, like I'm spending too long on stream just running around, bumping into things, trying to sort things out, and I don't suppose. Okay, I don't suppose I could pick up the. Hold on, I want to go back to that the cube room. Don't suppose I'm able to actually pick up any of those cubes, am I? Like, it didn't give me the option to like break the glass with the crowbar, right? Oh, gosh darn it. Because it reset. It reset when I went through the teleport and came back again. That's gotta be it. Where did I leave the crowbar? I left it by one of the Emancipation girls, right? Where did I leave it? There are only 4 of these, right? It has to be by one of them. I remember dropping on the ground next to it. There we go. Always in the last place you look, right? Oh. This got reset too. Now, is there a way in here such that I can grab that? Oh, wait. It looked like I was able to get on top of the cube. I think that feels like unintended play, though. Oh? Yeah, this feels like unintended play. I think this is just a bug. Like, if I could just grab this thing and use that to weigh down the pressure plate. You know, it would be a neat little secret, like... What's it even leaning against? Silly crowbar. There's nothing else to break? I can't break the glass. I want to grab this thing. Darn it! Or anything. I just want to weigh down that pressure plate. And I know I'm reluctant to step too far because I know that it's going to reset me. Then I have to. Like, is there anything else that can be done with this crowbar? Is there any things to be found? I don't know. Is this the same message as I already looked at? You know, he set the crowbar down next to the terminal. Can I get out here? Oh? Ah, darn. Like, there's a little bit of variability in how far out I'm able to get. But looks like I'm unable to get to any of those structures. Except for the one that had the fan. Oh. Didn't paint a message. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? Certification program is a sham. What does a computer know about humanity? You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Stay true to your path, for wondrous powers are granted those who progress the furthest. I've now traveled this land extensively, and I can now say without hesitation that this is the most beautiful spot. Elohim keeps telling me I'm doing well, but these puzzles are simply impossible. Or sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Well, I mean, that's the message that Merkomic put there. It was more of a crowbar than axe. I just got it. Sorry, crowbar, CRO. You know, because they're Croteam and they're based in Croatia. Okay, I get it now. That's why crowbar was misspelled. Yeah, let's go with the break down the barriers with an axe. Why not? Oh, what do we have here? Few come this far, but I believe we must seek out the secrets of this world if we want to truly serve the generations to come. Celophiel? Celophiel? Version 49? I haven't seen that name before, I don't think. Like I walked all the way around the outer edges, the periphery of the area, the region. I think I pretty thoroughly determined where all the boundaries of that are. I probably should just call it a day and then just go straight to the next puzzle, or perhaps go back to the previous one which I hadn't solved. Because there's I've now solved every puzzle in this world except for one, and it was the one with the connectors that I couldn't figure out how to stop them from crossing the streams. I read these, right? Did I search around the periphery of this one? Nope. I think I only looked around here. Well, I at least looked around part way. I don't think I looked around the whole thing. Around this corner is going to be the miniguns, right? There they are. Huh. Okay. Yeah, the fact that I was able to redirect the beam through the Emancipation Grill was interesting. I just don't know what I can do with that. There are two stars taunting me here. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to figure it out off stream. The crowbar gets left behind, Sag. And there's another one of these barriers here too. So that suggests that somewhere in this hub or one of the hubs is going to be a crowbar. It'd be funny if the crowbar is itself like in the like at the top of the central tower or something. Like that's the secret. Like just need to find a way up there to break it down. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking around on the off chances of a crowbar here, but really it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere in this hub. It could be in the you know.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Was this door open before? What's this? Oh. Oh. This requires more sigils. So, 4 pieces. From context, I would infer that those 4 pieces correspond to the 4 stars that I've acquired so far. That suggests that I need all 10 of the stars in order to proceed here. Okay, well, it's good to know this is here. But even if I can get through it, it would appear that it leads to 3 more puzzles. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, shoot. There's a lot to this game. Who knows where the crowbar is? Like the crowbar that I just found was, you know, on a random pile of rocks. But it's small. It could be hidden in a corner somewhere. It could be hidden in any corner, anywhere. I don't know. This might be something that I need to walk through to find, frankly. I mean, I'm gonna try to find as much as I can. On my own, but yeah, Yeah, I might, like, again, I might have also just try to do this off stream, depending how I'm feeling when I mean, there's still plenty of puzzles to do, you know, like I'm not close to giving up yet. But yeah, I did want to take a look at this puzzle again. This one, crisscross conundrum. Yeah, this one confounded me last time. I did not figure this puzzle out. It's the one puzzle thus far that I have figured out. So we got 4 connectors in a puzzle that would be super easy with 5 connectors, but with 4, I'm like, I'm at a loss here. Like, the path from emitter to receiver, like, how do you do it uninterrupted? Knowing that the beams are able to pass through this, the purple field there, kind of makes me wonder if there's that could be integrated into the puzzle somehow, but I doubt it. Like, this is elevated. I kind of wondered if maybe it could go over the beam this way. Okay, like, okay. Assuming we're using this elevated spot, like, what does this have line of sight with? Like, it only has line of sight with this little bit of corner right here. The beam goes over the other beam. Ooh, okay. Is there a spot that I can put this where it... The beam actually went over the other beam, though. Is there a specific spot I can place this where that works? Did I'm sorry. Was I just supposed to put it on the right heckin' pixel? Is that all there was to it? Okay. All right. I guess that's all there was to it. This I tried this before, but as like it was like this was I had this further back over here because I figured, oh, I have to put it as far back as possible to give it more time to elevate itself so that it gets over the beam, and it kept hitting the beam, and I was like, okay, maybe there's some other solution that I'm missing, and I eventually gave up on it. But it's like, okay, like I just had to move it over a teeny bit, I guess. Whatever. That's this world solved then. That's every single one of them. Top to bottom, world B complete. And I unlocked a tool of some kind, which I'm gonna have to check out.
The Land of Tombs is yours now. And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
Okay, that's sounds like jumping conclusions, but whatever. Yeah, again, another smashable thing. I just need to find a crowbar. Who knows what the crowbar is? Oh, I guess I need to go up, not down. So I guess we're just on to World C. It's entirely possible that some of these stars, like, are just generally they're not available until you unlock other equipment. Like, it could be that there's special equipment that I need to pull in from the other worlds or something like that. I don't know. I depends how elaborate the dev team wanted to make these secrets. I have no idea. What's with these locked doors with staircases going up to them? It just seems conspicuous. Oh, QR code. I have seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. LMS, version 99. Okay. Those version 99s are continuing to break the pattern of, you know, not being people from my friends list today. Okay, well, and there's World C in the building across over there. It's worth looking around to see if I can find a crowbar around here. I mean, I just imagine, like, I just need to find one crowbar anywhere in any of this, in any of the hubs, or in any of this top world here, or maybe in the central tower, and then I can theoretically bring it down the elevator to read this. This must be the tower we were warned about. It seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim has taken no chances that we stray from his path. Sheep herd 69. But yeah, like I said, you know, I just need to find one crowbar anywhere, and then I presumably bring it down into each of the respective elevators and smash each of the respective. Oh, have we not been down here? New terminal? Locally cache resources. Okay. 9998. May 1st. Questioning doubt conf. .text. What do we got here? Keynote speech by N. Sarabe. Questioning doubt. They say doubt everything, but I disagree. Doubt is useful in small amounts, but too much of it leads to apathy and confusion. No, don't doubt everything. Question everything. That's the real trick. Doubt is just a lack of certainty. If you doubt everything, you'll doubt evolution, science, faith, morality, even reality itself. You'll end up with nothing because doubt doesn't give anything back, but questions have answers, you see. If you question everything, you'll find that a lot of what we believe is untrue, but you might also discover that some things are true. You might discover what your own beliefs are, and then you'll question them again and again, eliminating flaws, discovering lies, until you get as close to the truth as you can. Questioning is a lifelong process. That's precisely what makes it so unlike doubt. Questioning engages with reality, interrogating all it sees. Questioning leads to a constant assault on the intellectual status quo, where doubt is far more likely to lead to resigned acceptance. After all, when the possibility of truth is doubtful, excuse the pun, why not simply play along with the most convenient lie? Glitch text. Questioning is progress, but doubt is stagnation. This whole spiel here is going to be confusing to some people who are some cultures use the word doubt in the place of question. So the distinction. I mean, particularly. I mean, I'm not even sure what I've talked to like Indian people, like the people from India who use the word doubt in the place where other people might use the word question. Like they use the words doubt and question as if they're synonyms. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure what the origin of that is. I don't know why. Maybe it's a dialectical thing. I don't know. Like I think in most English usage, doubt means to like to disbelieve something. Like if you say I doubt it, it means you don't expect it to be true. But in some cultures, if you say I doubt it, it means you question it. Like you're not sure if it's true. It's a subtle distinction in meaning. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a dialectical thing. Anyway, let's move right along. Year 0, July 7th, partition.eml. From Rob McLean to Ian mailing list, archive project, EL partition. Hi folks, this is just to let you know that for reasons of convenience and security, we've partitioned EL into two separate systems. The Talos team will be working on EL0, while the archive team will be working on EL1. You might also notice an EL2 partition, but don't worry about that. It's just the operating system doing its thing. Cheers, Rob. Oh, could this be foreshadowing that EL2 actually had more meaning than he's letting on? Anyway, year 0, July 9th, him.eml. From Rob Rakowski to Alexander Drennan, subject him, capital HIM. Hey Alex, I agree that we need something that'll keep all the modules working together. Evaluate glitch text to final test. And I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager. HIM, okay. A fancy name for something a lot like a dungeon master in pen paper RPGs. Okay. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We need multiplayer or online games. We need something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable of parsing and understanding text, images, audio, even video. Takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. It's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purposes. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper on... It just stops mid-sentence. Okay. Keep all the modules working together. So it's still talking about this big project they're working on. Presumably, it would be easy to assume that the project they're working on is this simulation we find ourselves in as part of the plot for this game, but well, like what's her name said, maybe we should question everything. Beep boop. Oh, that's the World C computer or terminal. Did I walk around all these? I don't know. Another QR code. What's this? I've now traveled this land extensively and can say without hesitation this is the most beautiful spot in Merkenwick. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're going to World C, and oh, all of these are red. So these are all the high difficulty ones. Cool. Looking in various corners. Check the terminal, and I'm probably going to wrap up the stream after this. I mean, getting ready to start the next world seems like a good time to wrap things up. Let's check this out. There's two text messages, one labeled Heaven, the other labeled Hell. Heaven 1667 CE. Poet Arc? Poet Archive, I guess? The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he whom thunder hath made greater, here at least, oh, sorry. This feels like Shakespeare. Is this iambic pentameter? The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a heaven of, or maybe, okay, maybe it's one syllable in heaven. It can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Yeah, I think this is this is Shakespeare. I'm trying to think where it's from though. Like, it feels familiar. Anyway, what matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be all but less than he, whom thunder hath made greater, here at least he shall be free, the Almighty hath not built. Here for his envy will not drive us hence. Here we may reign and secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition though in hell. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Okay, yeah, that last line, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, is a famous line. I can't for the life of me remember which of Shakespeare's play this is from. Shoot, okay. I'm failing at my literature nerd cred here. Hey, 1793. William Blake. Oh, that's the Tiger. Or isn't that the guy who wrote the Tiger? That poem? I guess he must have done other stuff. Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright. Was that William Blake? Or am I mixing it up? Maybe I'm embarrassing myself. Anyway, moving on. The ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, and I have heard from hell. For the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at Tree of Life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed, and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. But first, the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method, by corrosives which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which was hid. William Blake, Collection, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, documented glitch text, glitch text. Okay. Okay. And that little Talos icon in the corner suggests to me that it just saved the game. So, okay, like I said, I think this is, yeah, last check went less than a minute ago. I think this is a decent stopping point. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna see about rating Coder, who was briefly in chat earlier. Yeah, yeah, those secrets, those secrets continue to confound me, I guess. Sorry, I'm just taking a peek at my, yeah. So we're gonna have a very, it's gonna be a very much a vibe change here, because we're raiding into a Friday Night Funkin' stream, so it's a rhythm game. It's not going to be quite as chill, I'm afraid, as this, I don't know, cozy, relaxing music playing right now. But Code's cool. He what is he? Okay, some kind of DDLC crossover thing he's playing, I guess. Nifty. Anyway, yeah, continuing to make progress. I'm gonna find as many. It's feeling very much like I'm not going to be able to find all of the secrets of this game on my own. At some point, I think I am gonna have to fall back on a walkthrough or something. Maybe I'll play off stream. I don't know. There's still plenty to go, clearly. So not really ready to give up or anything. I'm just thinking ahead. But that's all for now, and until next time.